For us, when we started, we really had kind of 6 major goals that we wanted to accomplish and get out of the Achievers platform. But the primary ones for us was because we're in a growth mode, we wanted to make sure that we grew and had one culture. And so that was very important to us. And then secondly, with that growth comes work around standardization and lean. And so it was important within our mission that we drive new behaviors and performance outputs across the mission. I think this has been one of the big surprises for the organization, and particularly for the executive leadership team. Every year we complete the Wesley engagement survey, and we did that again this year in February, and we had significant gains with engagement and recognition. In particular, our employee net promoter score jumped 18 points year over year, which is statistically a very high rate of growth when you're looking at engagement surveys. Also for us, we looked at the overall engagement index. That was up 19 points for our organization. And then we tried to bring in a belonging model within the survey. And so we actually asked employees specifically at Wesley, do you feel a sense of belonging? And with that, it was 83% favorability on that question. Also within the Wesley engagement survey, we asked the question specifically, I receive regular recognition for a job well done, and that was up 20 points. That was the highest increase year over year of any question on the survey that we had asked, and we attribute much of that to the Achievers platform. You know, the recognition pillar really stuck with our people leaders, and when we looked at the platform data for this year, we can see that among people leaders, active usage has been 100%, which is fantastic. But more importantly, the scent index averages about 8 per month, and then they reach 85% of our workforce. And so that's a really meaningful impact on what our people leaders are doing. You know, one of the, I guess, non-scientific ways to look at it and judge success is that you could look at the leaders leaderboard. And if the top 15 names on your leaders leaderboard are your actual operators and your people managers, you know you're doing something right, versus if your leaders are, you know, your HR function or your communications functions, etc. And so we could really tell from the training that the recognition pillar really struck a chord with our people leaders and activated them to get engaged. When you make your culture visible, it really draws people in. You know, in my organization, the CEO has been at the helm since 1999, and so he is highly visible and active out in the workplace, but he comes with those generational tendencies to shy away from recognition. And so to be able to see how the platform has pulled him in, and he is signing his own celebration cards, and he's sharing the comments that employees leave on posts that he creates, it's really been a powerful moment, not only for him, but for the rest of the executive team, to really highlight the power of what happens when you make your culture visible.